everyone, this is day 4. I didn't make any recordings for day 3 if you're wondering. Day 3 was brilliant. The chickens couldn't wait to come out of their coop in the morning, and they spent basically all day outside, so they're really well acclimatised. I really like it. I was really pleased because they were all dust bathing at one time or another, and just completely stretching out their wings and shaking off, eating from the feeders down here and the drinker, the feeder and the drinker. There are some weeds in here, which I was happy that they were in there, because I did a bit of garden maintenance, and I basically cleared away the grass that was here, because the grass was really lumpy and horrible. But at the time I'd done it before knowing where I was going to put the chicken coop, so that's why it was bare. Otherwise I would have just left the grass here. So I've planted a couple of weeds over on the left hand side. I thought they'd add a bit of colour, a bit of greenery and a little bit of movement. So I don't know if they'll take, because the root was quite small on them. But I like these weeds here, and I think the chickens do too. They've been pecking at them and looking at them. But no sooner had I planted these weeds than the chickens came over and investigated. So that's a really good sign. I'm sure they like a bit of movement. So egg-wise, we've had 6 really nice looking eggs this morning. They're all sort of slight between medium to medium large, that sort of size. Really pleased with them. They're just really good looking eggs. The first days the eggs didn't look all that great. They had like sort of white chalky kind of patches on them, and they came out okay. Like, we didn't have like soft shells or anything. So generally pleased. But the main thing I'm really happy with is that the chickens seem to be doing some really nice behaviours. They have been doing lots and lots of dust baths, not sort of squawking a lot, anything like that. Using the feeder, using the drinker, using the shade, spreading out their wings. One odd bit of behaviour I did see was when I put the feeder out, one of the hens pecked another one on its bald little chest, and it didn't even flinch, but I kind of like wafted my hand like, "Oi, don't do that," and all the chickens sort of moved away, and they looked really aghast at me like, "What is she doing, that evil woman?" So I was a little bit surprised at that, but it just goes to show how sensitive, sort of delicate they are, really. Yeah, they really are quite wary of me. So tonight when I put them to bed, I'm gonna try and leave it as late as possible, and maybe I could look out and see if there's like 1 or 2, and then I'll try and get them in. I don't really fancy doing all 6 like I did last night. That was a bit of a mission, and as well, as soon as I'd put one in, it was trying to come out, so it was quite stressful actually. And they're all sort of fluffing their wings, and it was just not a very nice experience for either of us. And I don't really want to be like forcing the chickens to do things against their will, because I really want them to be tame. I want them to be friendly towards me, and I don't want them to kind of think I'm just there to domineer them and boss them around. So what else can I say? Today, lovely hot sunny day. It was yesterday as well, so they've just been just out enjoying the weather. Day 2, I don't know, it didn't really work out all that good because of the bad weather, and because it was day 2, they decided to stay in most of the time. But as soon as it hit day 3, which I didn't record, they were all out enjoying themselves. So that's it for this update. Just makes me think of scriptures that talk about God, where he's like a hen, a mother hen, and we come under his wings. He calls us under his wings, and we're just protected there. And may we ever be found in the shadow of the Lord. So God bless you, brothers and sisters, and I hope you have a great day today. Bye.